Now it was time for the most boring level in the game, Mine Dive.
Favorite level because it's the easiest.
By the way,
Also,
I am
don't
really
mind
sorry
this
for not
little
posting
thing with my
for like
controller. My controller's been
8
broken for,
months. It was because my controller broke, and whenever I tried to move, I would just be stuck in place.
So now it's like weird. It's like lag.
I decided to have some fun by riding this little rocket machine.
Oh my god. Whee! Oh my god, I'm actually. Look at my feet. Alright, well, let's stop that. What is that? Slippery. Okay.
And then I struggled to get out of the rocket ship for like
because
an entire minute and a half.
bro, get out! Get out! No, I don't want to get back in. No, I want to jump.
But I eventually made it out.
There we go.
Then I saw that I needed to be at least 1.5 meters tall. I was about 1.25 meters tall. There's no way I'm at least going to be able to see above the minecart.
Let's see if it is.
And then I, for some reason, went on a big rant about the game's lore and how this game looks so surreal, and even though it's a simulation and stuff. And I also talked about how my controller broke, but I'll break it down. I hit my controller super hard into a wall while playing NoClip VR, which is a video that I never released. And there was no stick drift at first, but then it got so bad when I was playing The Walking Dead that it eventually disabled me from walking anywhere. I hopped in the minecart, and then I was so tiny that I could barely even reach the gun.
And also, I guess you can shoot the gun.
This part is pretty boring, so I'll just speed it up. And then finally, the level was over, and we would be able to progress onto the other levels. Big Anomaly would probably be one of the harder ones to beat because there's a bunch of patrollers patrolling around in the first part, and then I would have to kill them to get past them, and there's a bunch of null bodies on this level too. Which also includes the corrupted null body, which would be much harder to kill because if it threw that little void ball at me, then I would instantly die. This is the first guy I had to kill, and if I killed him, then I would trigger the scenario where we would have to kill every single one of these army projectors. It was really hard to aim with the MP5K unless I was holding it with one hand and holding it directly in front of me. Because if I didn't, my hand would get stuck on my chest and then I wouldn't be able to aim correctly.
Yo, come out. I can't even hold it. Oh, frick. Went that way.
And also, for some reason, in this entire video since Mine Dive, the audio has been delayed for the guns. Not my voice, just for the guns.
Alright, first let's go check out what's back here. I think I saw something back here. On like my first playthrough. I keep forgetting how good this game is.
I was in fact very wrong. There was absolutely nothing back here.
This is on Oculus Quest 2 and this like...
After making it to the end of the hallway after 16 seconds with my little legs, I went into the other room and thought that this is the part where a head crab would jump out at me. It wasn't.
Quarter second off between the bus stop and Admiralty, which was like a half mile away. Okay, I got the wrong angle. Head first, like a concrete wall. I passed right through it. I went this tiny little box room. Barely see nothing. Right away, I feel like it's supposed to be there. Three walls, right? Look up, just meshing three patterns. Like somebody had finished it. It's sitting on the ground with 6-sided dice.
Oh, the dice. That's how we choose our character. There's gonna be all the dice on our character. And we're also gonna get this book. What do you guys choose? Can I take it? Nice. I can jump at ops.
Because I was on a ledge and trying to pull off a vent that was the same size and almost the same weight as me, I thought I couldn't pull it, but I did. This is the part where a bunch of Omni projectors ambush you, so I thought I would die because there were so many coming after me at once. And also I found a shotgun.
I love you. Actually, can I? No. Man, I like this thing. See how much freaking ammo I got? Probably for my first playthrough. I probably should have reset the game. Alright, let's see if I can even use this thing.
I look so stupid trying to hold this thing. My arm is fully extended while I'm trying to hold it. And also,
Nice.
if I wanted to hold it without it hitting me in the back or the chest, then I would have to hold it diagonally, which was really uncomfortable and also messed up my aim a
Take cover,
lot.
Rusk.
This is also the ambush part. As you can see, I barely even had time to reload before these things came out of nowhere and started shooting at me.
Alright, we're good.
I then got shot in the face from out of nowhere and took hiding behind this box, and I was about to die. But luckily I killed the guy, but then I got shot in the face again, and I'm about to die, and I'm wide open, and then I killed the guy, and then I killed another guy. This was hell. I then run back to the corner where I can actually get a good angle and hopefully shoot him. And then I one-shot him with these.
Is that all? Please let that be all of them.
I found a room that needed a key card that I did find later on in the video, but I was too impatient to get it, so I decided to just no-clip into it.
Actually, I don't even need a key card. I just want to see what's in here.
It wasn't really anything special. It was just a bunch of clipboards, and some of them I just told you guys to pause and read if you wanted to, but I read this one out.
Anomalous void experiments. We've known of Saber Lake's experiments with void objects for some time now, but rumors of that resulting in an internal assassination group, the IAG, has led us to keep our research a bit more quiet. Findings will be kept in this lab, and the identities of anyone working on these experiments will be scrubbed daily.
Basically, what they're trying to say is Saber Lake's doing weird and not cool things with the anomalies, and they're trying to make something that can destroy the world, probably, so they're trying to keep their work on the anomalies more quiet and more low, so Saber Lake doesn't find out.
Unknown. Alright, so
This thing says
cryptid
that
study
basically
known Saber Lake
Monogon only has one cryptid, which is that little shed, which is the little drawing right there. And that shed can actually be found in the start of the game of episode 1 that we did.
That little shed that
And
we saw at the
also,
start of the game in episode 1. That was
Saber Lake is
an
actually
anomaly.
holding a bunch of
That
these
was from
anomalies
Monogon,
in
or-
their care.
What's it called? Yeah, Monogon was studying. That's the thing that they were studying. The thing was a void object. That's why it was so random. You guys can pause to read this. I'll just leave it right here. Here, you guys can read this. You guys can pause to read that. Same thing with this one. I don't feel like reading this. Here you go. You can read that. Hopefully. That's so stupid. I don't think you can even access this unless you use the no-clip gun. Unless you use the gun right there. This is probably where the anomalies came from. There are 4 people here. So, pause to read. Tell me the lore in the comments. I don't feel like reading this. Pause to read. Here you go. You are going to...
After leaving the room, I was very on guard because I thought there was going to be more guys waiting for me outside. I was wrong. I also found out that I'm a complete idiot.
I really wonder, is this like what Jimmy looks like now?
Went down into the sewer to listen to Jimmy talk about his podcast or whatever.
But in the back of my mind, I was still trying to work out how to shave that second
that's how
off
you
between the
open
bus
this.
stop and Admiralty. So when I
Project
dropped the
Bonelab,
dice and I
he's
tried
right
to walk back out of there, whoosh, I'm suddenly walking.
And then I made it into a long hallway
This is definitely
with
gonna
a
be, like,
corrupted nobody
freaking room with like
and a normal nobody
bad guys.
and another corrupted nobody and a head crab.
Come out, boy.
And all in the same room.
Yeah, it would probably not be the greatest of ideas to try and actually. There's another.
After getting the key, I made my way to the door and prepared to kill the crablet. The crablet missed entirely.
Just heard that.
I then went into the vents
There's
where
another.
I fought another crablet.
You heard it. I know you heard it.
After busting open the vent, I then found Jimmy's room
That's where
and
we
a
need to
rage
get-
room with a nobody
We
in
need to
it.
get there. Let's try and headshot this dude.
After killing the
Jimmy.
nobody, I
started going
then
back to
looked
the dice
at Jimmy,
constantly.
and then
I'd roll it, thinking
rolled
about
out
the
this
strength,
chair
boom,
and tried to
I
sit
was
on
this
it.
bruiser guy who could punch through a wall, focus on gravity, and then some kind of soldier cat thing running on the ceiling. But it was always temporary. It would only last as long as I could focus on it. So I started focusing more and more.
Okay.
Then I pulled out my crowbar and got to work,
Let's rage.
making the 4th rage room in our series.
Die. Huzzah.
For some reason, the
Huzzah.
printer just disappeared.
Oh, it just disappeared into tin. That was
I shot the thing and then I got jump scared by a nobody.
Get away.
And then I jumped down the hole. Shot a nobody in the face. And then I found another ambush part where there are a bunch of more
so
Omni
hard to
projectors. But it's not as bad as the last one where we got the shotgun.
Alright, we're probably gonna hit you.
Almost wasted an entire clip on a single Omni projector.
No damage.
And then hid behind a little table to take cover from these guys shooting at me.
Alright, this is... Dude, where are these guys? Yep, they're in here.
I found 2 crablets in the same room,
my
which
God,
does
there's
not
a
bode well. By peeking my gun through this gap, I managed to shoot the crablet, but there was also a corrupted
Oh
nobody.
my god, I blocked it.
Great.
I freaking blocked it. I'm insane. I'm actually crazy.
I also got super lucky here because the crablet got stuck on the nobody's arm. And then went into the next room with another crablet and got the crablet stuck on my face. But I
Oh
figured
my
out
god,
a
it
manner.
works. Oh my god, it works. You just have to like smash your freaking thing in the middle. Oh my god. I killed a crablet. Let's go. Like right as it jumped on my face. I took note from last time. That is honestly crazy. But like you sort of like wedge like a gun or something in the middle of it, and then you try to like push them off.
And then I jumped down another hole into this box room.
Hey,
I
Jimmy.
then made it into
Jimmy,
another rage room, but this
Point of
time I
isn't
forgot
go
something.
find magic dice. The dice were just
my
What are
freaking crowbar.
you
After I shot the thing, I had to kill all of these Omni projectors. Another swarm. Also, that was our 5th rage room. And then I went on to avenge my best friend Crowbar.
Now you're back here. Man,
After this, I found Jimmy.
body
He
log?
gave me an avatar
Go fill
switcher
it with avatar.
and then got thrown into the elevator.
I already had it.